at 5:12. Okay, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Third. Okay. All in favor, yeah?
Aye.
I'll need a motion to appoint or elect a chairperson.
I'll make a motion to make it Cindy Lear.
I'll second that.
Me too.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty. Well, I approved the agenda before we did the roll call, so, okay. All right, we'll start with public comment.
Anybody? I don't see
Public,
nobody.
anybody like to add anything to this? No? Okay. No public comment. Okay, review and determination of elected officials' salaries. So in your packet, you have the role of the election commission. You have the current salary for mayor, council, treasurer, and clerk. And then you have, I'm assuming this is just a survey, or did it come out of the MML handbook?
The first survey, the one that's a few pages long, of Wayne County.
Okay.
The Wayne County community.
Okay.
I surveyed them,
Okay,
asked for their salaries, their elected officials.
okay,
Your other surveys, those are from MML.
okay. Okay, so there is your comparison of area clerks in community sizes, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, no one falls into the exact same category, because you're never going to find a clerk that are all doing the same
same job.
thing. Many clerks have many staff members. In Gibraltar, you're lucky, you get to do it all. So, when you actually look at the community size and the number of employees, and you just kind of spread that out, that, I think, helps us to focus in on the task that she has at hand and how many people are doing it everywhere else. And I will say, from past experience, in Gibraltar, the clerk does more than any clerk around here. Because bigger communities have
Yeah.
lots of money to hire help and hire.
Deputy clerks and,
Yep.
Yeah, because, I mean, some of them average anywhere from 2 plus up. I mean, I'm looking at Canton, including the clerk, they have 9 other,
Yeah, it's a big community.
9 other employees that help the clerk, divvy up the position, so.
Now, the two ladies in the office, Chelsea, and I can't remember the other,
Mary?
is Mary, yeah. What are they considered? Are they,
They are,
what's their title?
payroll.
they are union staff.
Union staff?
Yes.
Okay.
No one, well, the clerk is non-union, of course, because she's elected, but as long as I was here, I never had a staff member that assisted me.
Mary is, finance department, Chelsea is water DPW.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and those are, hired positions.
Gotcha. All right.
They overlap each other, help each
Of
other out.
course, yeah, of course, yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, of course. Okay.
Okay,
So should we start with mayor, because he's A on the list?
sure.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go through and, so, looks like last time, which was 2020, 3.
2 years ago.
The mayor was making $3,500 per year, plus $50 per attended meeting, maximum of 75 meetings per year, which comes up to $3,750 for the meetings plus the 35.
So a total of 7,250, if he does all the extra meetings.
Which majority of them, as far as I know, pretty much max out most of their meetings. I feel like they pretty close to their meeting counts
Yeah,
per year, so.
Do you remember, I can't remember what we did. Did we raise the pay last time we met? I don't recall.
I thought we did.
I thought there was like one or two we didn't, but I could be.
Let's go back to the salary sheet.
But it doesn't say
think
if we
there's a
gave them a
historical-
raise last year, or not,
I can go grab the
or
one.
2 years ago.
Grab the prior one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, please.
I think it'll help.
Yeah, I had it and I left it sitting at home because I
So
did.
usually you copy everything down, yeah.
And I had it, and
Secretary.
I looked at it and I left it at home, but
Yeah, all good.
yeah, I'm trying to remember and I can't remember.
I think we did
I thought we did.
go up a percentage for all of them. But either way, I just for historical
Yeah,
purposes,
no, I think
I
it's
like to
good to
have that
know.
as a visual, and then we want to make sure we stay up with inflation too, if we think that's where we need to go.
Well, anytime Katie puts the packet together for you and you feel like you're missing some information or would like additional, just ask her, 'cause
She can look
She can
that up
get it.
usually,
Yeah.
anyways, in my mind, I'm stuck on, we increase their meeting amount, but we'll see. Memories.
I feel like I thought we did an extra few dollars
We did,
That's what I
we
think.
did up the meeting amount, I remember that.
per meeting
Okay.
amount,
Okay.
yeah.
So, but she'll pull it
Instead of
up, but
the,
Yeah,
instead of the salary part, but the meeting part, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Also, on one of the last few pages, she does a breakdown of what other mayors, clerk, treasurer, all of them make for comparable populations. So that's a good table as well. We'll probably want to reference that.
I got the last two, 2021 and 2019.
Oh, cool.
there you go.
Good finds.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it did, the salary did go up, yeah, from 3450 to 3,500 for the mayor.
Okay, so the salary went up 50, and then the meetings were still 50, so that part did not go up.
Yep. Everything else stayed the same.
2 years before that, it had jumped, though. Okay.
So we went up $200 on mayor last time.
No, we went up 50. Well, I mean, this time we went up 50,
Yeah, we went from 50
because it was
from the
34,
previous.
50 to
Oh, back to
35.
Yeah, from
2019.
Yeah.
from 19 to 21, there was $200 raise. And 21 up till now,
Yes, okay, got it,
because
got it, got it.
they can only get a salary increase one time during their term. It can't change during the term. Okay.
But he was not the mayor last time we gave him more money.
Yeah, that
Right.
doesn't, that shouldn't play into
Okay,
it.
because it's a different term. I got you.
Yeah,
So, So I know you were saying, Cindy, maybe increasing the pay per meeting? Is that what you were?
I thought that's what we had done, but it's not. We-
Yeah,
we-
no.
from
We
2019.
increased
we-
the base
The pay,
salary.
yeah, the base salary. And it looks like the last time the pay per meeting was increased was back in 2019.
Right,
The
4
mayor went
years
from
ago.
40 to
It
50.
went up $10 a meeting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if we increase the the salary this time.
And looking at your survey here with the $40 and $50 range is not out of range. That's where
Okay.
a lot of communities are at. However, there's a lot of them that don't pay that at all.
Right.
But they're getting a substantial salary too. That's why this is hard to make comparisons,
It
because the
is.
communities are just so
So different.
different.
it's all over the
Yes,
map.
all over.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see, so May, Pittsburgh. And then,
But we all know as elected officials, once you get elected, your wallet is always open. Somebody wants a donation for everything. So it's, I think it's more of an appreciation that we want people to run and fill these seats and
Oh, for sure.
and do these jobs for us. So I would rather not see somebody have to go in the hole for,
No.
you know,
Right.
the
Yeah.
schools, I don't think are as bad as they used to be, but oh my, I give to everything for the school. I don't think they come asking like they used to.
No, I don't believe so either.
no, I feel like now there's a lot more funding for different things and people are, so it's just changed a little bit, but like you said, we want people to fill the seats now and into the future. You know, obviously, this isn't a full-time
Right.
position, this isn't going to pay your bills
No.
every month, but it's gonna either supplement, you know, somebody if they're retired, or if somebody, you know, has a full-time position, it's, you know, the little extra,
Second job.
yeah, fund money or whatever they
Right.
choose. I mean, it's not a full-time, you know, bill-paying position, but if we don't compensate well, then nobody's going to want to
Right.
continue to fill the seats.
It's a little bit of something for your time. I mean, it's not gonna be your job for sure, but sometimes it can definitely feel like a job.
Yeah. I feel good about leaving the $50 per attended meeting the
Okay,
same
okay.
as is. I don't know if we want to discuss that a little more.
I'll put that in the form of a motion.
Or if you just want to do one for the whole,
At the end.
yeah, for the whole
Okay.
salary of the mayor.
Right.
Okay,
Including
per
meetings.
role.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll make a
Just to keep it
motion for
simple
mayor,
for Katie.
motion for
Yeah.
council, motion for
Sounds good.
treasurer. Then we could increase the salary for the mayor then,
Yeah,
and not the meetings.
yeah. Do you want us to form an agreement on each of these decisions per role? So like where I said, you know, 50 per attended meeting stays the same, should we all say, yeah, we're good with that, or? 'Cause I think we all have to agree upon that,
Oh,
right?
I think we should all agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know if,
Yeah, you're just talking about mayor right now, so you can get
Yeah.
the whole thing figured out and then make the motion.
Right.
You only need one more than half to get it passed, okay? We don't all have to agree.
oh, okay, all right, no, that's good to know.
But I think this is pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, yeah, all right.
Yeah, so go ahead. So the mayor,
It's $50 per meeting,
Yep, so
up to
that stays the
75
same.
meetings.
Yep.
So that,
so that's the same.
In terms of salary, I don't know what's appropriate. It looks like we raised it, well, from 2019
We went
to
up
the next, we
200.
went 200, and then $50 for the next round, right? Yeah.
and as long as our budget is good, to give each, you know, a little more.
I don't know what the,
Yeah.
what the budget is.
Where is our budget, Katie?
I can get it. Well, it's still proposed.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
proposed
Right.
budget, it's not finalized.
Right, it wouldn't happen until November, but
Okay.
the city's operating in the black, right? We're not in the red.
No, we're good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
And Amy's
Thought it was a good question.
accounted for this meeting,
okay,
so you're probably, yeah, you're probably safe.
okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, the city council gets to vote on this and approve it.
Absolutely.
anyway, right? So we're merely just a suggestion, I guess.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they don't have to adopt what we suggest
Yeah.
or what we propose, yeah.
If that's the case, then it remains the same.
So council will get your recommendations,
Right.
and they can either receive and file it, or they can reject it.
And everything stays the same.
And if they reject it, it stays as it is, yep.
Okay.
But they're not technically approving it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. Thank you for that wording. That's good. I mean, do we want to up it a little more than 50? Want to go 100 on that?
What did we do?
I feel like we were kind of conservative last round.
We were, and that was coming out of
Rightfully
COVID
so.
and stuff too, so,
Yeah.
you know, at the time, I feel.
Okay.
I like the idea of the 100.
Okay. So it would go from 35 to 36.
36.
All right.
Keeping the meetings at 50 per meeting,
Yes,
right?
for 75
Yeah.
max.
That's
75 meetings.
Anybody have any other thought? Any other? So,
Just out of curiosity, is the mayor doing a lot of meetings?
Yeah, yes.
Is he? How about council people? Mr. Cox, are you hitting all your meetings, or?
I've attended far more than are allowed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Well, it's good to know, yep,
Yep, good to know.
that's what I thought. I thought they were hitting close to.
or over. Yeah,
Yeah.
Close, if not exceeding.
yeah, over.
Now, I might be a unique example though too of the entire council, so
Yeah.
just consider that as well.
Okay. Okay,
It's 3,500, okay. So that would, if we stick to those numbers, that would bring the mayor up to 7,250, assuming he maxes, or he or she maxes to.
No, I think.
Did I mess that up?
Yeah, it'd be 73.50 now,
70.
right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't account in the new.
oh, okay.
number. I went with
I,
5,500.
I don't group in the meetings.
Okay,
I never have, because
because if they
they're
don't, if they don't
entitled
max it out.
to this
okay,
amount,
okay,
but they may not ever hit that amount.
Right.
okay,
But the ones that do extra and do attend every meeting do get extra as they should,
Yes.
is how I look
yes,
at it.
yes.
But there are some times where they may go over that allotted amount and where
then they
they're
don't
getting,
get
they
paid
don't
for
get
those.
anything. They're going to the
Exactly.
meetings for free.
Exactly, that does happen also.
yeah, I get what you're
Some
saying.
of them
But
don't
the
hit it.
frequency isn't, in my past experience, that wasn't often,
Right.
Yeah, things were a little quieter maybe.
yes.
Yeah. So we've had good participation.
Well, at different times, different things going on, it just depends on what's happening in, certain years, because, yeah, you can get really meeting to death sometimes. But you gotta
Now,
do it.
under those meetings, do like any type of like trainings or anything like that, if they attend any of that stuff, does that fall under that, or is that only strictly?
It does not fall under that. If
It's only
something
strictly-
comes up,
It has to be, basically part of their job. It can't be meetings that they want to go to just for fun.
Right.
It's gotta be something
if the MML's offering classes,
to, yeah.
the city would pay if they wanted to
Right.
send them. Mhm.
Okay.
It's not something they would have to pay themselves.
Okay. I just was curious. Okay.
I'll make a motion for mayor to raise mayor's pay, $100 to $3,600, and keeping the $50 per attended meeting with a max of 75 meetings.
I will second that.
Me too.
All right.
Okay. So do you want me, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
move on to council.
Council, looks
next
like we did about the same as layout. It
That's not
looks
the
like,
next page. The next page is,
Council's $1,900 per year with $40 per meeting and 55 meetings max.
this is, oh, that's treasurer.
40.
I lost it here somewhere.
Which one are you looking for? Yeah, all the way back here in the,
For council.
I think it's the very second one, second table there.
Yeah. And where's our council for currently?
1,900 per year.
Oh, it's on there.
79.
Yeah, it's on, it's closer to the front of the package. After this one. One more. That one's kind of stuck. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, yeah, 1,900 per year with $40 per attended meeting with a maximum of 55 meetings.
Now, I always thought, like, so I feel like council does a lot of, like, research and digging into things. I'd like to factor that in today. Like, I feel like they do a lot of the, kind of like the
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes, yeah.
Home.
and they also are, most of them are appointed to some type of,
Project.
if
Or
it's
secondary job.
secondary
Commission.
commission of, the.
Like Arts on the Waterways Commission, stuff like that.
Pat is part of the 33rd District, Rob is
Taxes on DDA.
EDA, yeah.
There's other stuff.
It's nice for the mayor to get that kind of help if it's available, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so not only are they doing council stuff, but they're also attending like SimCog meetings and DDA meetings, through 33rd District court meetings, if they're in person or Zoom or however they do their, so that they can keep up to date
Right.
and keep the mayor up to date on what's going on and within that stuff. So it's not just within our community itself.
Yeah.
Council is,
Well, everybody has like their job to do and report back to council. That's how they all stay informed of what's going on. If everyone's playing an
Yeah, they're
active
raised
role, and
less.
some people
50,
can't,
and the
but
time before that went up
it,
200
it works
and $10.
pretty well when everybody has a role and fulfills
This one was only
Yeah.
$50 as
something
well
to help out.
from last time.
Right.
yeah, and just keeping everybody up to date.
Yes.
The meeting was 40 since
But it was 30
21,
before that, and then went up to
Right.
40.
and it's still 40.
And it's, yeah, right now it's 40. That's what we put it up to last time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's been.
it was 30 before that, and we gave them a $10 raise per meeting at the last time.
No, we gave
No.
him a $50 raise.
And it was.
No,
In there.
the
the
per
previous
meeting.
year in
per meeting was
21,
30,
it
and then
was
it went
40.
to 40.
Right.
in 19, it was 30.
Right, 19 it was
And
30, last time we
21
put them
it
up
was
to
40.
And then we kept it at 40.
Right.
Right.
Because
It was 30 and 19.
right, and then this is 21, went to.
Oh, went to
and then-
40,
and
and now
then
it's still currently
23,
40.
yeah,
I got you. Okay,
yeah.
now I follow you, sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're good.
And they got a
so it looks,
substantial raise, too.
from what we did last year, we just gave an increase in
Raised the
pay.
salary.
Yep, and the salary. We left the meetings the same, and then just increased the salary across the board. And do they have, I think most of the counts, the average,
Like Cindy said, I mean, all cities are doing it different based
Yeah.
on the
that's
population.
what I
There's
was
no
looking
way
at
to
it too,
assess
and-
this. I wish I.
It just kind of gives you an overall idea of how widespread everything is, and no one's alike. There's
Right.
just, you just really can't compare.
I mean, the council members in Frankenmuth only make $5. So,
mean, for the amount of chicken dinners they're kicking out of that city.
Maybe
I feel
that's what
like-
they're getting. They're
I feel
getting
like we should
sidekick
step
chicken.
up
Right,
there.
we get gift cards on the side or something.
I mean, it is all over the place.
Yeah.
It is, it's very interesting once you get into it, but I've met clerks that work out of their home because there is no office.
Right, because they're a small city and,
Right, it's just, wow.
Yeah, like,
Let's see, clerk, not clerk, I want.
yeah, it looks like some of the councils are, making, looks like $50 a meeting, 65. But they also make an actual pay too, so,
right.
like,
Oh, here we go, so.
Zealand and Ottawa, they make $1,900 a year, but they also get paid $50 a meeting. And the same with Cass County, does the same thing.
Well, for consistency and to kind of keep the flow where it has been,
Sure.
Salary raise.
I would think that we would keep the meeting and costs the same for council and up their pay by the exact same.
I kind of want to take a look at the number of meetings, though. It doesn't have to be a significant, but if they are going over their meetings,
That's a Katie question.
yeah.
Do you have the binder?
What are you thinking?
I feel like if,
We should up the maximum.
up the max meetings, not by, it doesn't have to be a lot, but just like, let's take a look at the numbers and see, because no one should have to, like, I'm sure these meetings require some deep thought or some sort of like challenging. I just feel like they should be paid if they're doing these meetings.
Like
If they're
I said,
maxing out.
It just depends on
Yeah.
what is going on in your community. I mean, there's a lot of meetings going on regardless, but
Yeah.
if you've got projects in your community going on, the meetings are, wow.
Yeah.
They're just, yeah.
Are they pretty
Always.
Very
intense,
busy.
or?
Well, someone's always got to be there,
Oh,
and there's a
okay.
lot of
Gotcha,
them,
gotcha.
especially if you're in construction or you're actually doing
That's your special.
the project.
But there's other communities where they only attend their council meetings and
That's
there's
it.
really nothing
Yep.
else. So, and if they're doing
That's
2 a
true.
month,
And they might be sending a paid person from like their city to those other meetings.
Yes.
You know,
right,
Yes.
where
and the
we're
city
sending
does-
council members, right.
The city has that option to do that as well. You often would send engineers in place of people, so you had that expertise, you know.
But some of our council do have expertise in certain areas,
Yes, they do.
you know, so.
so what are you thinking, like upping the
amount of
actual-
meetings?
The amount of meetings?
Depending on what she
Yeah, I
comes
want
up
to see, I want to
with.
see the numbers, but I definitely think we should look into the annual increase, stay consistent with what so maybe like $100, kind of like we've been
$100
doing in the
across,
previous
right.
years too. So up to $2,000. Just, if everybody thinks that's good, I don't. I'm okay with keeping it $40 per meeting. I don't think we need to go.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
the
upping
dollar
amount
amount,
of meetings.
But I think the number of meetings would be kind of cool, based on
Depending
what
on-
Katie,
right,
yeah.
right.
So I'd like to see that,
Yeah, I
yeah,
get
the
that.
the dollar
That way
amount I
they're
think
getting
is
paid for more of the
consistent.
meetings that they're attending,
yeah. Just for fairness.
as long as they're meetings that they,
Yep.
helping out the city,
Yeah.
I do feel, even watching from other cities that I watch online, I do feel like our council is very involved with a lot of things on, like, some councils.
More than other councils. We've been watching some of the other council meetings in our area, and our council is more involved. That is true compared to other cities.
Yeah, it just depends on the mayor and this city's been operating like that for many years.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot for a mayor that was working full-time, and this was never designed to be a full-time
No.
mayor job. So it was nice to have people that would
Help
go to these different meetings.
delegate.
Right, so you had a liaison, and
Right.
the mayor didn't have to be the only person doing all that.
And I do feel like
It
the.
works out well, I always thought.
Right.
I do feel like the communities too, and just things have evolved. There are more,
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie.
Last year's and current year so far. Keep in mind, it's not, shouldn't be
For the,
person specific. It's
right.
So at the end is the total they got for that year, and then next to it's the limit they should, you know, where the max.
So-
Okay, so next, yeah.
so last year they all stayed. Now, if they would've went over that, would that show on here?
No, I,
No. So it just goes up to the max and then it stops.
so if they hit the
Okay.
max,
So, yeah,
they
so,
exceeded it.
I mean, just for, like Fonte, it says total 75, limit per 75. If he did 80, it's not gonna show us that,
No,
correct?
no, not
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
I can do it for.
No, that's fine.
But this one doesn't.
No, that's fine. I just
No,
wanted
it's
to
good.
double
I
check.
think we're good at it.
So you're seeing who's
Yeah.
maxing out anyway, you know, or how many of them are
You
maxing
can
out.
just see how many meetings everyone attends.
Right, a
Right.
lot.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot.
Okay, my question is, do people go because they're interested in learning?
Or that
Or
was
are
should
they
be,
being asked to go?
Kind of both, but it's because they want to be there. They're interested in knowing what's happening and how they can help.
So what I'm seeing is 2, 3, 4,
Take into effect that this year so far, we're only 5 months, or 6, 1, 2, 3, 6 months in for the year, November to April.
yeah. I mean,
So-
even just looking at the previous year,
So
1,
if you
2,
double
3,
those
4,
numbers.
5, 6 of the council members almost came close or maxed out their meetings. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like there's some overworking here and they're not getting paid for it. So we should definitely consider that. And then if you look at this year,
Right,
I mean, we're only halfway in.
and there, yeah, you start doubling those numbers,
Right, they're
thinking
already
that we're
more than
halfway, right?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, so definitely I feel like there's, not necessarily overworking, but they're not getting paid
They're not
for
getting
the
paid for
additional
the additional meetings, right? So
contribution to the city.
I agree. I think we should up the maximum amount of meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That way they're getting paid more for the more they attend.
yeah,
And if they attend them, then they get it. If they don't, then they don't get it.
they don't, yeah,
Right. I agree with that.
yep.
Okay, so where do you want to go with the meeting total?
That I don't know.
Right now, they're $40 and 55 meetings, so how many meetings?
Everybody's phone next to their
Oh, that would be you.
Is it you, Heidi? Ain't me.
I got
No,
nothing.
Mine's
got
on the
nothing.
floor, under the couch.
Okay. God love technology.
Well, what if we go up to 65, give the council another 10 meetings? I mean, that's, if they attend the extra 10,
They get paid. If they don't, they don't get paid.
right, but that's an extra,
Yeah.
you know,
And, yeah, and I don't know who will be on the board the next round, because I think our term is almost up, but they can always reassess that and look at the numbers next time, in 2 years, so.
right?
That's what we're here for.
Yep.
I'll be here.
So, but yeah, Katie, thank you for being so quick on grabbing
Try to
those.
remember it next year.
Yeah.
Well, you never know what everybody's going to ask for, so
It's every 2 years, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so that's good. So, so we want to go 10? I think I heard that message, an extra,
What do you guys think? I mean, I put 10 out there, an extra 10 meetings.
I'm good with that.
I like the idea, and it's really not, you're not really increasing their pay, you're just, if they, I mean, you are if they max it out.
Right.
And some may and some may not.
Right. So
you
the
know,
more
some are more
active they
involved.
are, or the more involved they are,
Yeah,
then the more,
The
So
more
it
money they
sounds
make,
like,
right.
so based on our discussion for council members, we would propose raising from $1,900 to $2,000 per year, plus keep the $40 per attended meeting with a max of 65 from 55 meetings.
and raising it up to 2,000 per
It'd
year.
be 2,000 straight, yep. How does everybody feel about that?
I like it.
I like it too.
Is that a motion?
Well, we can make a motion, we're just discussing it right now, I think.
Yeah, I'll
You need
make,
a motion on the floor to have a discussion, but keep
Yeah.
going.
This is why we are not on the council.
right. We're like, what do we motion? Okay, so I'll make a motion to raise council members' pay from 1,900 to 2,000 per year, keep it at $40 per attended meeting, and then raise the maximum number of meetings from 55 to 65.
Got it. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
Okay, treasurer.
All right.
Currently, the treasurer is making $2,500 a year, $45 a meeting, and 60 meetings.
and then
And 21 went up $50 per pay.
it went up,
Yep.
yeah, it went up $50 per pace last time, same
They
per,
all went up $50
Yep.
per.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we kind of stayed consistent with that,
Yep.
which was nice.
But, let's see. In 21, the meetings were 45 per attended. In 2019, it was 35, and currently it is 45, excuse me.
yep, 45 right now.
Meetings are the same.
And in all of my years sitting here, I've never seen a treasurer as active as this treasurer.
That is true, I agree with that.
So, oh, that's here we go, treasurer.
Yeah, I mean, even just looking at the current meetings for this year, again, we're only halfway through, and treasurer has almost maxed out their meetings.
And we have to be careful not to focus in on the person.
Yeah,
Right.
just that position, yep.
Right.
Because it might not be him forever, too.
Yeah.
Right.
May or may not be.
Yeah.
So what is their treasurer's 27?
Or other cities do it. Let's have a look.
That's what I'm
see
looking
here.
at.
I would think we could make it even the same amount of meetings, do it to 65, just like council. I mean, if we're gonna up councils to 65, I think treasurer should be at least 65.
Anyone have a problem with that?
No.
I don't think so.
Increasing it by 5?
5 to
Just to kind of,
65,
Yeah.
level it out with the.
Level it out with council,
Yep,
because they do attend all of those
a lot of the same.
council meetings.
Yep, plus other
So-
meetings on top of it.
Right, 2 meetings a month are required.
for the meetings that the council members are attending, is treasurer required to attend those every time? Or is that not, like, I don't know what happens at those special meetings?
Well, so there's council meetings or special meetings or study sessions. There's our department head meetings. He comes to those.
Okay,
Some examples.
okay.
Infrastructure advisory, yep.
And the treasurer is required to go to those? Or is it
Yeah,
just,
he was just-
yeah, okay, so. Let's see, what was
So
our
what about raising it to
previous-
100 and then raising the meetings by 5?
Salary by 100, the same as council? And mayor.
And then give him an extra 5 meetings? And again, it doesn't mean, you know, the next person or if it,
Right.
next year or, you
In 2
know.
years from now, it could change.
Right, yeah, you know, even next year, you might not max out as
Yeah.
meetings,
But that's
you
on
know.
them, right?
It might be
Right,
a slower
exactly.
year for them or whatever, you know.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Depending on what's going on.
Yeah, I think the 100 lift to 2,600 per year.
Because he gets paid more per meeting
Okay.
than the council also. So, because he gets paid 45
Yeah.
per
Right.
meeting, the council gets paid 40 per meeting, so he's still getting more.
Yep. Yep.
right, but at least give them extra
Five
five
more
more
meetings.
meetings.
But we're keeping the 45.
Right, keep
Yeah.
the,
Keep it at 45, but that way he's, you know, treasurer still gets more than council.
All right, so just for discussion purposes, what I'm hearing is we want to raise by $100 the annual pay from 2,500 to 2,600 per year. We're going to keep the $45 per attended meeting and then lift the maximum number of meetings from 60 to 65.
Correct.
All right. Anybody else want to discuss?
I have a motion to do that.
That's a motion.
All right, I make a motion to raise the pay from 2,500 to 2,600 per year for treasurer, keeping the $45 per attended meeting, and then raising the maximum number of meetings from 60 to 65. That's my motion.
Okay, is there support?
Support?
Support. Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
okay,
Aye. Okay,
All right.
motion passes. All right, so on to the city clerk.
City clerk, which is. Clerk. The city clerk doesn't get a bonus per meeting, eh?
No. No extras. Not allowed.
So.
Yeah,
The
so-
city clerk went from 74 to 76
Now to 79.
to
Because of
79.
2023.
79, and then with an increase of 1.975% of each for, of the 2 years, so,
If I can.
Yeah.
It was 79, but the 1.975%, that was,
Gradual.
yeah, it was on top of the previous year's salary, 1.975% for the first year of the term, then another 1.9 for the second year of the term, bringing it to 79,000.
right, yep, okay,
Because that added to like 3%.
over the, yeah,
That was your guys' thinking.
right.
Okay,
Well, I'm-
no, that's not the way it should work. You should have got the entire amount
No, it was.
from the day
Yes,
your
no,
first,
that was it, but
that
it
term
was-
started. Okay,
Gotcha.
all right.
It was to think like, okay, this is a 2-year term,
Oh, breaking it.
so we're breaking it
Okay.
down.
Okay.
But you
All
are,
right,
you are
so
certified,
that-
correct? Yes.
That was
'Cause it
gonna be my
shows
next question is,
Certified and then the non-certified.
what are
pay
the
right here.
unions getting for a raise? Are they getting yearly raises and what is the percentage?
Yes, I had that pulled up. In 2023, they got 3%, 2024, 4%, 2025, 4%.
Wow.
3, 4, 4.
well, and one thing too is, 2 years ago,
We raised that 3.
right, and that was just the start of the new election season that really went into effect, so that's multiple more,
Lot more work.
lot more work.
With the 9 days of
with
election.
9 days, that went into effect,
That's right, the number of elections did increase.
yeah,
That wasn't
The
around
number
last
of
time.
days you
yeah,
are
the days,
required to be here. for-
Right.
Yes.
on top of the amount of prepping that it takes to get to that point
Salary,
now.
you're not getting paid extra for being there those extra days.
Well, what typically is going on is the clerk gets like 3%, whatever, 4%. But it's over a 2-year period, where everybody else is getting 3 and 4% per year.
Right there.
Right.
And now, there's all this added extra stuff on the clerk's job. Honest to God, I don't know how you're doing it, but okay. I
Glad you
think,
tapped out when you did.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we need to look strong and hard at what people are being compensated around here, and is the clerk being fairly compensated?
Especially without a deputy clerk.
Right, yeah, she has, it's just her, so where some of the cities do have, other people to help, obviously they have, or a deputy clerk, some have a deputy clerk, some have like Romulus has 6 people, including the clerk, that does, and the clerk is still making 90,000 a year, on top of, and I mean, obviously, you know, the population is a little bit more, but,
Right.
you know, if you're looking at that, they're still making a higher salary.
That's why I said
With
you
more
really
people helping them.
can't- There's not a
Right.
comparison picture, because no one's doing what Katie's doing all by herself.
Right.
There's no one out there doing it.
Right.
Trust me, I know.
And some of the cities have like a minimum and a maximum.
Yeah,
As
what is
far as
that?
what do you
And
mean?
In the
On this
back,
report.
The very last page.
very last page of the
Okay.
packet. And some of them fall in the middle of that, because then it shows their actual pay. So maybe it's for how much training they have, or if they're certified or non-certified.
Oh, you're looking like Nuego's, you've got
A
like,
new clerk will start at the minimum.
Right,
I
right.
see,
And
I
then
see.
once you
Yep.
have experience or.
Yep.
Right.
And a lot
Maximum.
of people, that's how they earn
Their-
their pay or climb the ladder faster, was to obtain their certifications.
Oh, for sure.
right, so like.
And they should get paid
So
more.
Frankenmuth is, you know, their minimum is 87,000, but their maximum is 113, so probably based on, certifications, things that they acquire over that course of time, what they
Yeah.
come in with.
Their minimum.
So the max for them is 113,000.
My, most, like, all my just thoughts tonight have rallied around the work that people are doing for the city, the amount of time that they're contributing. So I would like to stay consistent with that for this as well.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just so it seems like, doing it fair. We are, this is fair.
I would like to see that she's getting at least 4,
Not me.
or 3 or 4 for each of the 2 years, not just, instead of saying a 3% raise for your next term, it really should be a 6%
And
raise,
this is
because it's 2 years. Everybody else is getting 3% or 4% for 1 year.
Per year.
Is that,
Right,
are you saying they get 4% per year, the ones you were looking up?
yeah, for the union,
That's from the Teamsters contract.
Yes.
under the union, yep, so they're getting.
A lot.
So.
It is a
So,
lot.
and you figure, so the last time we did it, we gave 1.9% per year, so a total of
Less
3.
than
or less
2%
than-
she earned
2%
in
per
her
year.
raises.
Right. Right, instead of, yeah,
While everybody else was
Getting
getting 3s and 4s.
right.
Okay.
And I, like I said, and I do know, you know, at least since
Per year.
last discussion, you know, obviously with the increase of the voting, and that's obviously not changing anytime soon, so that's here to stay.
That's 3 or 4.
That's a huge undertaking. And like you said, you know, she doesn't get paid extra for meetings, and obviously, she's here 99% of the meetings, you know, unless she's out for something, but, and they're almost maxing their meetings already at this point, or most of them will max, you know, some type of meetings that she's attending a lot of them, so, so that's,
Okay.
you know, working
So-
for free.
I'm looking at let's just hypotheticals, right? If we went with the 4% per year, that's $3,160 per year. So for the first year, it'd be $3,160, taking her to $82,160. And then the second year would go up to $85,320.
And that's at 4%.
That's at 4%.
And, let's see.
I know it sounds,
what do-
it sounds like a lot,
No,
but
well, I was
when
just
you're comparing
Right.
what everybody else is getting, she's just in the ballpark with everybody else, and that is what is fair. And right.
Yeah, and I'm, just trying to compare even just some of the cities, even right around the, same population, but it's hard because even same population,
Some of them,
they have 6 clerks or 6 people that
Right.
help. It's just,
Insane, I know.
yeah, I mean,
That's why I said, there's nobody to compare with.
yeah,
I'm the only clerk I ever knew that did every single meeting.
right, so like,
Every other city has all kinds of people
Oh, they do?
yeah.
doing
So,
all the
because if
meetings,
you
yes.
look at Belleville, their population ranges between 3,500 and 4,000. So it's a little less than ours. But their clerk makes $75,000 a year, but also has a second person there to help them. It's a clerk, the clerk and,
well, that makes a big difference, so.
right,
So then
They have
add
two
those,
people.
add those two salaries
So
together,
if we
so
went up
what is the
4.5%?
clerk's office actually making
That'd be
right.
versus
a
what?
lot more. What would 4.5 be?
Where's she at, 79?
Yeah. Currently 70.
I don't want to make it so astronomical that they're gonna bulk at it.
Right,
like,
and
Yeah,
that's why I
that's,
said,
Right.
that's what I'm thinking too, I just,
You know,
but 4.5, I don't think is that much.
I do not think that giving her the same thing as everybody else is getting, there's anything wrong with that. But when you're trying to push for more, then you might get some pushback.
I got you.
Right,
yeah, I'm just thinking about the increased duties, like, that's a big part, and I know every city
Oh,
has
yes.
that.
yeah, the
across
duties have
board.
really, just even in the 2 years, the
So really,
duties have
All
increased.
clerks should be compensated properly for that across the.
And it wasn't their
That
choice.
wasn't part of the ballot issue, that the
Right.
clerks were compensated more.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that wasn't, because they would have.
Should have been.
It should have been.
Yeah, it
That-
should have been, but it's not.
I'd be okay with taking a look at 4% per year. I think that's a fair number. Or we can just do an even salary number instead of, because it's coming out to some like weird numbers. I don't know. So let's just say for the first year, you're looking at 4%, that's, 3,160, taking it to 82,160. Do we want to make that a little more even, Steven?
I don't think even matters.
I
I don't
don't
think
think so
it,
either.
yeah, I like- the percentages,
I like seeing lots of zeros compared to the, that's just me, that's just an
I
internal
don't,
thing,
I
so.
don't, I don't think the even part,
So, all right,
Okay, is that like going to the store and it ends in 99?
no, make it stop.
rid of the pennies.
Yeah, I can't take it. Okay, so whatever, yeah.
Okay. So, would the motion be to increase the clerk's salary by 4%
Each year.
per year for the 2 years, or a total of 8% for 2 years? Which is the same.
I would say 4% per year, because that's what the other ones are getting, and we said we wanted to kind of keep it
Consistent.
consistent.
Right.
So I will make a motion to raise the clerk pay 4% each year.
All right, now wait a minute. This is the part that I have to explain. The clerk's term of office is every 2 years. That's the term.
Right.
At the beginning of her term, she is entitled to what we're going to give her, all of it, not per year, all of it.
Okay.
Okay. Her salary cannot change during her term of office. So she
Okay.
gets it up front, and then she gets nothing for the following year because she got it all up front.
so come November, because that's this year.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah, let's say if
Whoever-
she has competition and she does not win, this would not apply to her.
The new clerk.
would not apply to this clerk.
Oh, I got you.
Back in the, let's see,
I see.
right,
So,
right down at the bottom, a new clerk entering non-certified would get 75% of the
Stated
stated
salary.
salary. So
Right.
any new clerk that would be coming in would get, what, 75% of
Unless
that
they were
salary.
certified.
That's right.
okay. So this changes the numbers then, based on what you just said, so thank you for that clarity. It wouldn't be 4% each year, it would just be 4% for 2 years. So that would actually just take us up 3,160 to 82,160.
No, I want to give her 8%.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't want you to say 4% the
Per
first
year,
year
okay,
and
all right.
4% the second year.
Thank you.
Because that's not what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
Right.
I got you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I just, all right, no,
I
that
just so
clarity's
everybody,
good.
everybody has that understanding.
Right, so when the other Teamster employees are getting 4% each year and they can, where she is gonna get 8% right from the get-go.
So most
got
other
you.
cities do it per year?
It's not going to, no,
Term.
a lot of cities have the same compensation commission as we do.
So it's per term,
Yeah,
really, not
it's per term. Mhm.
So this would technically start at the beginning of the next term in November?
November,
Right.
yes.
For all of them.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
right. For all of them.
Okay, so that 8% would take it to 85,320.
That's what I
Okay.
had written down. Okay. So Heidi made the motion.
I'll second it.
You're seconding it, okay?
I'm sorry, can you,
Redo the
Word-
motion?
Wording?
Yep.
and also, the part where the 75%, if you guys want to keep that or not, I think that should be,
Oh, for the
For non-certified.
non-certified?
All this
Yeah.
should not change. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'll do an official motion. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to?
We do not address your benefits. That's
no, I meant the 75% of a
right,
non.
right.
Non-cer-
That's a
That in
pay
the
issue, so
motion.
yes,
Yeah, that
that's,
should-
that we're
that
gonna
stays
keep it at
unless
That
we
should be-
say
yeah.
delete it.
Yeah, be part of the
for
motion.
non-certified.
Okay, okay. So let's make a motion to raise the the city clerk's salary 8% from 79,000 to 85,320. That would make it 8%. And then we would, for a non-certified elected city clerk, that amount shall remain 75% of the stated salary. Unchanged. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okey-doke.
I will second that motion.
Okay, so I got these backwards then, okay.
I just want to make sure I got the number written right. 85,320?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, that would be 6,320 increase at 8%.
Okay.
I hope that's the right math. Anybody want to second that? Double check that math, just to make sure.
You're asking all of us, we went to Carlson, we don't do math.
Now, come on, I,
I went to Lincoln Park, so, you know, it's not
come on,
saying.
I'm good in math.
Yeah, so, yeah, just. So we don't get the motion wrong.
79.
Yeah, that's coming out.
percent
It's coming out, looking good.
Yes, you have it exactly.
Look at, see, that Lincoln Park math does well for you.
I know, it's just- what a wild time we're living in.
All right,
All in
so,
favor?
Yep, all in favor?
aye.
Okay, do we have any comments from the audience?
Public comments?
Nope. Okay, do we need a motion to adjourn?
Please?
Motion to adjourn.
Aye.
I'll second that.
6:10, okay.
All right. Thank you. I'll turn everything off.
Mariah and Who else adjourned it? Him?
Yes.